Today's class, before we jump in, I'll give a little preface. This is going to be more of a cardio yoga class, so we're going to be doing a lot of repetitions of certain movements to kind of get the blood flowing and the heartbeat going. So may or may not work up a sweat today, but we're going to be working that cardiovascular system in today's class. So I'd like to invite you to come to a standing posture if you'd like. If you prefer to sit or lay down, I'll leave that up to you, but I will guide a starting standing meditation. So if you'd like to meet me at the top of your mat, come to a nice standing posture, feet hips distance, all 10 toes point forward. Hands can simply rest by the sides, palms face up for Hasta Mudra, or palms at heart center with prayer hands. Simply find what feels good for you. Once you're ready, gently draw the eyes closed, and we'll take a couple moments to tune in here and now. Gently begin to bring your awareness all the way to your feet. Maybe you shift your weight forward and back to simply feel the connection of the ground beneath you. Allow your toes to lift, maybe your heels even slightly lift as you rock forward and back. Eventually, if you are rocking, slow down your rocks, coming to a nice standing posture. Really press through the ground with the feet. Feel a gentle lift of the kneecaps as you press the ground away. Legs are strong, low belly gently pulls in towards the spine. As the spine is stacked, every vertebra one on top of another, working through the back body, the back of the neck, and the crown of the head eventually pulls up towards the ceiling. The back body is strong, the legs are grounded, working. The front body is open and soft, so begin to relax your facial expression. Soften the forehead, the eyes, relax the jaw. Allow the shoulders to melt down the back body away from the ears. Soften the chest and the belly. Begin to deepen your breath, taking full inhales and exhales. Allowing your lungs to expand and contract as you breathe deeply. Gently place your right hand in the center of your chest and the left hand on top of it. Continue to feel the breath in your body, possibly tuning into the hands and feeling the hands rise and fall with every inhale and exhale. Simply notice the feeling of the chest and the hands as you breathe deeply. Allow your awareness to begin to settle in towards the body, letting everything else go. All those things on your mind, any external distractions. All of that fades to the background as we arrive in our bodies for practice today. Maybe you can even tune into the subtle feeling of the heartbeat in the chest. Notice what you feel. We'll tune back in here throughout class today to simply check in, to be with that spark of life that resides within the heart. Pause here for a couple more breaths, simply feeling into the sensation of the chest under the hands as you breathe. Continue to let go with every exhale and breathe in new energy on the inhales. Once you feel tuned in and connected to the breath, allow the hands to gently drop by your sides and the eyes to peel open. Continue to breathe here, keeping your awareness on the chest, the heart center, feeling the breath. So though the eyes are open, our gaze is still internal. Feeling the body and being here and now. Whenever your next inhale arises, sweep the hands out and around. Grab the left wrist with the right hand. Exhale, shoulders relax down the back body and then peel over toward that right hand side. Just coming into a gentle side stretch here. Breathe deeply and press down through that left heel. So rather than shifting the weight over toward that right hand side, keep those hips stacked over the ankles. Shoulders keep relaxing down the back body. One more big breath here. Great job. Inhale, switch your grip, and then exhale on over to the other side. Shift the weight just gently toward that right-hand side as you press that right heel down towards the mat. Breathe deeply here. We're simply expanding the space between the rib cage and the hip bones. All we're doing. One more big breath. Great job. Inhale back to center, palms touch, and exhale, hands through heart center, and then they come by your sides. Inhale, reach out and around, palms touch at the top. Exhale, fold forward, hinging from the hips. Inhale, rise up halfway, pull the heart forward. Exhale, step both your feet back, plank pose, your choice. Knees lifted or lowered, but lower yourself down towards the mat. Inhale, low cobra, just peel the heart up. And then exhale, down dog. Curl the toes under, press the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Feel free to pedal it out, walk it out. You can shift the weight forward and back or side to side. Begin to stretch out the backs of the legs, the back body, and breathe through what you feel. Just allow yourself to notice any sensations within and send your breath there. We'll be here for about 2 more breaths. Feel free to continue to move organically. 1 more big breath. Whenever your next inhale arises, either walk or step the feet up between the hands. Whenever you get to the top of your mat, rise up halfway and pull your heart forward. Then exhale, fold to the feet. Inhale, come all the way up to standing flat back. Hands sweep out and around, palms touch at the top. Exhale, hands through heart center, then down by the sides. Alrighty, we're going to do that same thing, but add a little fire there. So inhale, hands sweep out and around, palms touch. Exhale, bow down. Inhale, rise up halfway, pull the heart forward. Exhale, step back, plank pose. Pause once you're in plank pose. Your choice. You can have plank pose with the knees lifted or lowered, totally up to you. On your next exhale, lower yourself towards the mat, not all the way down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, press yourself back up. We're going to do 4 more of those. Exhale, lower. Inhale, press up. Elbows squeeze by your sides as you lower. Exhale, down. Inhale, up. 2 more. Exhale, down. Pull the low belly in towards the spine. Inhale, up. Last one. Exhale, down. Knees lift away from the mat. Inhale, up. All right, flowing through now. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Heart shines forward. Exhale, curl the toes under. Press up and back, down dog. We're going to flow again. On your next inhale, come back forward, plank pose. Exhale, press it back, down dog. 3 more like that. Inhale, plank pose, pull the low belly in. Exhale, press it back. 2 more. Inhale, plank pose, press through the hands. Exhale, hips go back. 1 more time. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, press it back. Good job. Pause in your downward facing dog. We'll be here for about 5 big breaths. Breathe deeply through the low belly. Even out your inhales and exhales. Should feel just a little heat beginning to form within the body. Breathe through it. Stay here and now. 2 more big breaths. 1 more breath. On your next inhale, either step or walk your feet all the way up to your hands. Rise up halfway when you get to the top of your mat. Exhale, fold to the feet. Inhale all the way up to standing, hands sweep out and around as you rise, palms touch. Exhale, hands through heart center, down by the sides. Chair pose next, your choice, either big toes touch, heels slightly flare out, or feet hips distance, and then sink it on back. As you look down, make sure you could see the toes, so knees and hips press backwards, knees stay stacked over the ankles, hands reach up, take a big breath. On your exhale, hands come down, reach back. Inhale, come on up. So torso lowers as well. Exhale, down, reach back. Inhale, reach it on up. 3 more like that. Exhale, down, reach back. Inhale, up. 2 more. Exhale, down, reach back. Inhale, sweep it on up. 1 more time. Low belly pulls in. Exhale, down and back. Inhale, reach it on up. Pause once you're here. Take a big breath. Exhale, fold forward, straighten those legs. Inhale, rise up halfway, pull the heart forward. Exhale, step it on back, plank pose. Pause once you're in plank pose, knees up or down, totally up to you. We're gonna do 2 plank push-ups. So on your exhale, lower down, elbows squeezing by the sides. Inhale, press it up. 1 more, exhale, lower. Inhale, press it up. Moving through the vinyasa, exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 more of those down dogs to plank. So inhale, come forward, plank pose. Good job. Exhale, press it back. 1 more. Inhale, forward, plank pose. Exhale, press it back. Good job. On your next inhale, step your right foot up between your hands, coming up to high lunge, so back heel's lifted. Lift those hands up towards the sky. Your choice. Back knee can be lifted. That's a little bit more work. Or knee down to the ground. Just depends on where you want to go today. Take a big breath or 2. Really sink down into that front knee. Left hip presses forward. Right hip pulls back. Big inhale. Exhale, reach forward, pause here, take a breath. Allow the hands to drop so like they're framing the foot in front of you. We're gonna do flies with the shoulders. So on your next inhale, arms reach out to the sides, lift them out, palms face down. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reach it out, squeeze the shoulder blades at the top. Exhale, lower, 3 more. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, lower, 2 more. Pull that low belly in. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, lower. Final 1. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, lower. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep it up. Exhale, hands come down to frame that front foot. Step that front foot back. You know it. Pause in plank pose. 2 plank push-ups. Exhale, lower to a hover. Inhale, up. You got it. Exhale, lower to a hover. Inhale, up. Move through the vinyasa. Exhale, lower to a hover. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. 2 down dogs to plank pose. On your next inhale, come on, forward plank pose. You got it. Exhale, press it on back. 1 more time. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, press it on back. Beautiful. Inhale, step your left foot up between your hands. Find high lunge. Reach those hands up towards the ceiling. Pause once you're in high lunge. Again, back knee can be lifted or lowered, totally up to you. Sink down into that front knee. Right hip pulls back. Left hip presses forward. Big breath here. On your next exhale, reach forward. Pause, take a breath, and allow the hands to come down so the fingertips are pointing towards the ground, framing the foot in front of you. Low belly pulls in, crown of the head reaches forward. Inhale, arms come out to the sides. Exhale, down. So we're really using the shoulders to move the arms. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 3 more. Inhale, lift. Squeeze the shoulder blades. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale, lift. Low belly pulls in. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Good job. Inhale, reach it up towards the ceiling. Exhale, hands come down to frame the front foot. Front foot steps back. Plank push-up time. Exhale, lower to a hover. Inhale, up. 1 more. You got it. Exhale, lower to a hover. Inhale, up. Move through the vinyasa. Exhale, lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, press it on back. Down dog. Move into plank pose. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, press it back. 1 more time. You can do it. Inhale, plank pose. And exhale, down dog. Woohoo! Okay, pause and down dog for a couple big breaths. Breathe deeply. Maybe add a smile to your face. Try to even out your breathing. Inhale and exhale deeply. 3 more big breaths here. Keep pressing through the hands. Heels drive down. 1 more big breath. Great job. On your next inhale, either hop or step the feet up between your hands. Rise up halfway when you get to the top of your mat. Exhale, fold to the feet. Chair pose. Inhale, hands sweep up. Sink the booty back. Knees stay stacked over the ankles. Take a big breath. We're going to do our chair sweeps 1 more time. On your exhale, hands come down and back. Inhale, reach it up. Lift the torso. Exhale, down and back. Inhale, reach it up. 1 more time. Exhale, down and back. Inhale, reach it up. Pause. Take a big breath. Inhale, come up to Tadasana. Palms touch hands to heart center. Close the eyes. Right hand over the chest, left hand on top of it. Tune into the space under your hands. Can you feel the heartbeat? Just be here with it. Take some big breaths. Feel into the space, the region under your hands, and just be here with your beautiful body. Let everything else go. Take a couple more big breaths. Again, just allow everything else to melt towards the background and be here with the beautiful beat of your heart within. Breathe through what you feel. One more big breath. Let everything go on the exhale. Gently peel the eyes open when you are ready and allow the hands to come back by your sides. Take a big breath with the eyes open. Be here with your body. Great job. On your next inhale, hands sweep out and around, palms touch. Exhale, bow to the feet. Inhale, rise up halfway, pull the heart forward. Exhale, step those feet on back, plank pose. Pause in plank pose. Again, your choice. Legs, knees can be lifted or knees on the ground. We're going to do some leg lifts in plank pose, so find what feels good. Fingertips spread wide, press through the palms, kneecaps lift up if the legs are lifted, low belly pulls in towards the spine. On your next inhale, can you lift that right foot up off the ground, squeezing the right glute? Exhale, set it just to a hover. 2 more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, down. 1 more time. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, set it down, going straight to the other side. Inhale, left foot lifts. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hover. 1 more, you can do it. Inhale, lift. Exhale, set it down, lower yourself towards the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Take a couple breaths in your downward facing dog. Breathe deeply here. Come back to the breath. Try to even out the inhales and exhales. We're going to do a little fun work in plank pose 1 more time. So when you're ready, on your next inhale, lift that right foot up off the ground, toes point towards the back of your room. Exhale here. On your next inhale, come forward. As you do so, try to bring that right elbow or the right knee towards the right shoulder. On the exhale, can you lower the knee towards the wrist? Inhale, try to lift it back up, your arm towards the shoulder. Exhale, lower towards the wrist. 1 more time. Inhale, up towards the shoulder. Exhale, lower it towards the wrist. Inhale, up towards the shoulder. And exhale, press back to 3-legged down dog. And then set the foot down towards the ground. Let's try the same thing on the other side. So when you're ready, left foot lifts. Inhale. Pause here, breathe. Great job. On your next inhale, come forward. Left knee towards the left shoulder. Exhale, knee towards the wrist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, 3-legged down dog. Shoot it back. Set the foot down. Exhale. Pause in your downward facing dog. Breathe deeply. Press through the hands. Knees, thighs. Press towards the wall behind you. 1 more big breath. On your next inhale, step your right foot towards your left hand and then the left foot towards the right hand. So you're going to crisscross your ankles and then see if you could just kind of inch on through, coming to a seated posture. So wiggle yourself on through, come on through to seated, and we're going to lay down next. But the cardio is not over. So inhale, reach those hands out. Exhale, lower yourself down. Once you're down on the mat, straighten those legs out and bring the hands by your sides with the palms face down. We're going to do a little bit of ab work here. So when you're ready, on your next inhale, lift the right hand up towards the wall behind you, back of the hand flat on the ground, just above your head. On your exhale, try to lift your left leg straight and the right hand and come across your body, trying to reach the fingertips towards the toes. Inhale, reach back out. Try not to set the limbs down completely. Exhale, squeeze, crunch, low belly pulls in towards the spine. Inhale, reach it out. 3 more. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. 2 more. Exhale, reach across, lift. Inhale, open, you got it. 1 more time. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open up. Exhale, right hand back down by your side. Going straight to the other side. Inhale, left hand lifts up by your head. And then exhale, left hand towards the right foot, reaching across. Inhale, open up. 4 more. Exhale, reach across. Squeeze the low belly in towards the spine. Inhale, open up. Exhale, reach across. Inhale, open. 2 more. Exhale, reach. Inhale, open. Last one. You got it. Exhale, reach across. Inhale, open up. Exhale, left hand by your side. Great job. Inhale, reach both hands up towards the wall behind you. Pull the feet towards the front of the room. Give yourself a nice full body stretch, lengthening the spine, the core. And on your exhale, hug the knees in towards you. Apanasana, knees to chest pose. Wrap your arms around the legs. Pause here. Come back to the breath. If you'd like, you can even rock side to side. Take a couple moments to just be with yourself in your body. Notice what's going on and breathe through it. Stay with the feeling of your breath within. We are going to rock ourselves up to seated next. So take your time, change the directions of your rock, and slowly begin to rock up and down the length of your mat. And take a couple rocks. Give yourself a massage along your spine. Have fun with it. When you're ready, you can make your way all the way up to seated. Whenever you get to seated, swing those legs out and around behind you. And then we're simply going to lay on the belly. So move at your own pace through the transition. We'll eventually meet up laying on our bellies, palms stacked and the forehead resting on the hands. So take your time to get there. Once you get there, begin to tune in towards the chest and the belly. Feel the breath in the body as the body presses against the mat. The inhales, the body presses towards the ground, and the exhales, the body melts towards the earth beneath you. Relax the face, the jaw, the shoulders. Take a couple moments, just be with the breath here. Notice the feeling. Maybe you still notice the heartbeat, the blood pumping through the body. Simply allow yourself to be with your body right now. Let everything else go. Whenever your next inhale arises, gently lift the head up off the hands. We're going to come into a gentle shoulder stretch with a couple options here. So exhale. On your next inhale, reach that left hand out in front of you. Come up onto the fingertips. On the exhale, we're going to thread that right arm under with the palm facing up. So kind of like a relaxed thread the needle. If you'd like, you can just rest here, allowing the weight to come forward. You'll feel a nice stretch in the shoulder. If you want to go a little bit further, you're going to come onto the side of your shoulder, maybe roll onto your side body, lifting that right leg out in front of you, maybe even reaching across and opening up as well, just bringing the hand in front of you and finding a nice twist. Just keep on opening until you feel a good stretch. So either way, you can explore with how far you roll. Just pause at a point where you feel a good stretch on the outside of that right shoulder. So you can play around with the distance that you roll to. In every body, it'll feel a little bit different. Keep those shoulders pulling down away from the ears. Breathe here. 2 more big breaths. 1 more. Breathe through the shoulders. Great job. On your next inhale, kind of wiggle yourself on out of the posture and then bring the right arm in front of you. Come onto the fingertips. And then exhale, thread that left hand underneath with the left palm facing up. And again, this might be where you stop, just allowing yourself to melt into the shoulder here. Maybe you start to roll and just find kind of a twist, a stretch that feels good in your body. Again, you can play around with it. This is more of an organic movement, organic stretch to just kind of feel into the outside of that left shoulder here. So play around, find where this works in your body. Pause at a point that feels good for you, and then breathe deeply there. Couple more big breaths. You're doing a great job. About 2 more breaths here. Breathe deeply. Feel the body. On your next inhale, come back to center, unthread that arm, bring it out in front of you, and then we're simply just gonna roll over onto our back bodies from here. So pivot over that right shoulder, roll on over, and flip yourself onto the back body. Once you're resting on your back, if there's any other stretches you'd like to take before Shavasana, feel free to take them. If you want to throw in a happy baby, a twist, Baddha Konasana, or even get up and move around, feel free to do so. Take a couple moments, give yourself what you need before we make our way to Shavasana. Continue to breathe through wherever your body takes you, and just enjoy the next couple moments for yourself. Whenever you're ready to make your way to Shavasana, simply find a cozy resting position and we'll meet up there. If you're still flowing, please take all the time that you need. If you've made your way to Shavasana, gently draw your eyes closed. Take a couple moments to invite in a light and an easy state to your mind, to your body, to the space all around and within you. Begin to relax your body down towards the ground completely, softening the edges of your being, allowing gravity to simply pull you downwards. Begin to relax the body even further, starting by softening the crown of the head. Relax your forehead, soften the eyebrows and the eyes. Relax your temples and the cheekbones. Soften the jaw. Relax your lips and your teeth. And gently float the tongue down away from the roof of your mouth. Soften your ears and the back of the head. Allow the shoulders to melt towards the ground beneath you. Soften the upper arms and the elbows. Relax the lower arms and the wrists. Soften your hands, allowing every finger to get a little bit lighter. Relax your chest, the rib cage, the belly, and allow your back body to melt completely towards the ground beneath you. Soften the hips, the glutes, the pelvic area. And relax the upper legs and the knees. Soften the lower legs and the ankles. And relax your feet, allowing every toe to get a little bit lighter. Notice if you're holding on anywhere else in your body, and simply let go. Continue to melt your body down, resting heavily, relaxing fully. And allow this relaxed nature to translate to your mind, softening the mind as though it's a muscle itself, letting it melt and fade away. For the next couple of moments, allow yourself to simply rest here, to continue to let go and to simply be with yourself as you are right now. Take the next couple moments to just be Gently begin to invite the awareness back in towards your body. Maybe you deepen the breath, or add subtle wiggles to the toes, the fingers, the wrists and ankles. And only when you feel ready, gently roll over to either side and pause there to rest in a fetal position. Again, take your time. Eventually make your way all the way up to seated, pressing yourself up slowly and keeping the eyes softly closed as you move. We'll eventually meet up with the eyes drawn closed and palms touching at heart center. Take a couple moments to simply be in your body. Allow yourself to feel the internal world, checking in with the mind, the body, and even your emotional well-being. Gently place the right hand in the center of the chest and the left hand on top of it. As your body breathes itself, simply feel the ripple of the breath within as the hands lift and lower with the breath. Maybe you can still feel and tune into the gentle beat of the heart under the hands. Allow yourself to just be here, be in your body with a beautiful spark of life within. Gently give yourself a smile, allowing the heart to smile as well. And really thank yourself for showing up here today, for dedicating your time to your health, your life, your practice, and for connecting within. Thank you so very much for sharing your beautiful energy and practice with me here today. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.